For a quarter of a century, she has been a popular yet partisan figure in American politics. The GOP loves to hate Hillary Clinton, but there's some chatter in conservative circles that Republican women will secretly vote for her. Debbie Georgatos is an attorney. She's an author and Republican activist here to tell us why. Good to see you here, Debbie.
Well, I was hoping to tell you why they won't do that.
well, tell us about both, because I've seen articles written by Republican women who say they are inspired by her. Is this going to happen?
You know, I think a lot of people on both sides are very happy that we only elect a white male to the presidency off our table, that we're not doing that in America anymore. But I think as the campaign rolls on, I think GOP women and men will look closely at her record, at her conduct. I think what American voters want is integrity, and on the GOP side, they want serious policy answers. And I think as Hillary rolls on in her congenital liar mode, it's going to turn off even women who kind of wish they could vote for a woman to be president. I also think there's a question: why aren't we wondering whether or not Democrat women are a little bit turned off by Hillary's? It's the congenital liar problem. It is disingenuous. I think that she may have a problem even with them. I think you get more Democrats looking at the GOP candidate a little more closely this time.
As opposed to GOP women looking at Mrs. Clinton, Secretary Clinton.
Actually, I think we should be talking about both things. I do wonder whether some businessmen, for example, Democrat men, voters, might look at Carly Fiorina. She's a great business experience. They might look at someone like that. I just think the assumption might be off that it's just the GOP that needs to worry about whether voters are going to wander to the other side.
Let's talk about Donald Trump here as well, too. He has led in a couple of recent polls. Why does he resonate with conservative voters?
You know, my thought on that is very simple. I think we do have a lot of issues in the country that have been pushed off the table by political correctness, and I think one of them is some of the problems that immigration creates. And we have gotten to a point where we can't talk about serious problems because there's such pressure in the media of the American left and a quick painting of any comments that don't go along with the left-wing agenda as intolerant, racist, or some other bad thing. And he's really, I think, mostly critiquing our failure to secure the border, the quality of people who come over from Mexico. Of course, many...
But they're all talking about failure to secure the border. All what, 14 or 15 are talking about that. What is he saying, I wonder, that's really attracting all these eyes?
He's telling the truth about the fact that some people are crossing the border who are problems to America. And in fact, you know, border security now matters more because people crossing the border include Mexican drug cartel people, they include criminals, they include people that are maybe of danger to us with radical Islam. There's talk of ISIS people crossing the border.
Is the GOP establishment afraid of him, do you think, based on the Rent's previous phone call and other comments that candidates have made?
Yes, they are, and I think what they should do instead is look closely at why his comments are resonating with the voters. People want to hear people talk openly and honestly. Now, he's brash, he's the bull in the china shop, he's not your gentle guy, and he's not someone I'm particularly supporting, but I think he is saying things that people would like to have the politicians address. How do we attack the problem in America of people who have come here illegally and are committing dangerous acts? We need to be firm and be able to talk about it.
Great. Debbie Georgatos, thank you very much.
Thank you.